If I have the president of the United States of America on, his name's Donald J. Trump. You know, have you
Yeah,
heard?
whoopsie. Yeah, you can bring him
Oh,
up. Another
oh,
another
thanks.
plonker.
Thanks for the permission, Carol. It won't go unnoticed, sweetheart. I'm going to put Donald up here. Right away. Donald, very nice to see you. Here he comes.
Another fucking redhead. My first boyfriend was a redhead.
Good evening, Americans. This is your president of the United States of America, and quite frankly, the world at this point, Donald J. Trump, coming to you live from the Oval Office tonight. Wonderful place. We just got the air conditioning reinstalled. It's going to be a very hot summer, quite frankly. A hot girl summer if you're a Megan the Stallion fan. Quite frankly, we had to get window units put into the Oval Office because it's so hot in here. And the humidity problem
Donald Trump like
fire
canned
these
chicken?
people. Okay, so
Does
there's
Donald
the
Trump like chicken?
intro song over with, quite frankly. If the big busty woman could stop interrupting me, that would be wonderful. I would like to talk about a couple of things I've been doing lately. It's been a while since I've been on Lincoln Kane show, quite frankly, and I want to give you all a big update on what's been happening. Quite frankly, Iran has been naughty. We don't
Frankly, I don't know about Frankly. I like Frankfurts, but not Frankly.
What are you saying? I'm gonna pause. You know, I don't usually do this, but Melania hasn't been giving me sexual contact in the bedroom. So, please, woman, what
Well, that's
what are
your
you
problem.
trying to
You've got a
say
small
right
dick.
now? Go ahead. The floor is yours. Go ahead. The floor is yours. You keep interrupting me.
So,
Please tell me what you want to say.
Have you got a small penis?
I don't have a small penis, quite frankly. That's not true. Next question.
Do you shave your genitals? Do you shave?
Do I shave my No, I don't shave my genitalia. I have many,
Well, that's
many
the problem.
Chinese people
That's why
who
she's not
shave my
interested.
genitalia for me. I pay them about 25 cents an hour, quite frankly. Any other questions?
Oh, are they Chinese?
Yeah, they are Chinese. I literally said that when I was answering question number
25
two.
cents an hour. Just shave
Yeah,
your
25
penis.
cents an hour. So, again, in question number two,
These
I
people, they're
covered that
Chinese
topic,
people.
and I told you how much I paid for
Righto.
these people. Do you have any
I'm gonna
other
sit
questions
quiet now.
before I continue?
I
Listen,
want
do you have
Madam
any?
to come in and have something to say.
Jesus
I'm going to
Christ.
sit pretty. I'm going to sit and wait for somebody else to have a
Okay.
conversation.
Do you have any
'Cause I'm
other
not interested
questions
in you.
before I continue talking, or are you just, can you stop talking? That's my question. Okay,
I'm
wonderful.
going to stop talking and answering
For
because
the
I'm not
love
interested
of
in you.
God, you've got to be kidding me right now. Quite frankly, do you have any other questions, or can you be quiet?
Mr. Trump, can I ask you a question?
This is a wonderful, wonderful sprucing of events. Of course, you can ask me something. Go ahead, kind sir.
Wouldn't it be easier to just call her Ben Chicken and then she won't talk to you anymore?
Well, listen, I don't know the lore or the backstory on this. Everyone is saying Ben Chicken. I thought to myself, that funny little John Cena meme, Bing Chilling, that's a funny meme. So that's what I'm going to call her, Bing Chilling. Okay, kind of like John Cena when he was like,
撒谁爱中国，现在我要冰淇淋，完全冰淇淋，但是素质紧着，我要学习完。阿姨，现在因为一大身着。1、2、3，的贝拉巴希吼，素质着接近就吼，的贝拉巴希
Luke, stop
吼
laughing, Luke.
素
I
质
know
着
you're
接
laughing,
近就
Luke.
吼。
So that's exactly how I'm going to picture her from now on. Anyways, any other questions, or can I please give you my goddamn speech?
Give us the speech. Let's
Okay.
fucking go.
Wonderful. Good evening, Americans. This is your President Donald J. Trump. Quite frankly, I just bombed the shit out of Iran. That basically means that I bombed Israel because they're all the same fucking place. Israel, Iran, and Palestine. Blah, 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 blah. If you thought what George Bush did in the mid-2000s was crazy, I'm going to do something that's going to blow your mind. If you saw the SAR Obama footage, you're going to be in for a treat. Because quite frankly, I'm going to do that to the entire fucking world. Okay, so that was all satire, of course, and you have nothing to worry about, but what a fun little song we could all get down to, quite frankly.
That was beautiful. I totally
you.
enjoyed that.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
yeah.
much, quite frankly.
I should have given you a round of applause for that one, but yeah.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I love how I kind of made this whole fake thing about this Mossad agent we captured back in the day, Jeffrey. He was such a little teaser, quite frankly, and we thought, what could we do with this little Jeffrey guy? So what we did was we made up this whole thing about how everyone in Hollywood and all the government, they're all pedophiles. Of course, everyone got mixed up in that little agenda, but what were we doing in the background the whole time when everyone was so excited about that? Quite frankly, what we were doing was blowing the shit out of the Middle East. We're gonna get their oil, quite frankly, and the other things we're gonna do is substantial. We're gonna get many women. They got a lot of women over there. They wear hoods over their heads. We're gonna get these women to stop wearing the hoods over their heads, and we're gonna fuck these women. We're gonna impregnate them and make wonderful little brown baby. Apologize for the gas increase, but that'll be over in a couple of days. A lot of great oil going to be coming out of there. The best oil, only premium grade oil. Quite frankly, even premium grade oil, it's going to go down. It's going to go so down. Quite frankly, I don't want to give any secret state-owned facts out. Other than that, I'm probably going to be JFK'd in a couple of days just for saying this, but quite frankly, I think the public needs to know, which is why you can follow me on Truth Social. Okay, it's a website I made by myself. It's terrible. It doesn't load up properly. You're going to have to install JavaScript. Okay, if you want this website to work properly, or you can just go to Elon. Elon's got X. It's wonderful. It used to be Twitter. And you can find pretty much everything on there. I'm going to be blunt and honest with everyone. And the mainstream media, the fake news, they're going to say, Elsie, they're going to say, oh, Donald, he's out of his mind. He hasn't been taking his medication recently. And I'm going to say, no, I have been taking my medication recently. As you can tell, I blew the shit out of most of the Middle East, which means I'm focused and I'm determined, which is exactly what happens when I take my medication. Quite frankly, I don't know what else to say. You got a question, Wire? Go ahead. You got your hand up there. That's wonderful.
Yes, I got a question. So how many times is your name in the Epstein files? And why haven't they been released yet?
Oh, wonderful. My name currently in the DOJ Epstein files, you can find it 2,559 times. In the redacted version of the files, you can find it over 1 million times. Any other questions?
Did you have fun on Epstein's Island?
Oh, it was wonderful. He had a barbecue guy who would come over catering, and he made these wonderful sausages. And I don't know if you've seen those shorts on YouTube. The guy who makes the potatoes, and he puts all the stuff, like a little cheese on the potato, a little beans on the potato. That guy used to cater at the island. He was wonderful. Really great guy. He made those beautiful spuds, quite frankly. And we also had Mr. Beast Burger, okay? But it was a ghost kitchen, so it wasn't so great. Had to give it a 1 star.
So I heard that the reason that you don't like Hillary is because you were tied down and forced to watch her dance.
Because she is a alien lizard shapeshifter from the planet Mars, quite frankly. She traveled back on the Mars Scope 1, quite frankly, before we ever got those beautiful little robots that kind of crawl around like Wall-E. We had Marscope 1, and this little alien being, not bigger than a gecko, crawled back on the space shuttle and came to Earth, and her name was Hillary. We said, this beautiful little gecko, we're going to call her Hillary. She lived deep in the archives of the Smithsonian in Washington, D.C. for many, many years. And then, quite frankly, the tablet of Akhman Ra woke her up from a deep sleep, and she took human form, quite frankly. And Bill was hanging around the government for quite a while, and he would pretty much take any sucking he could get. So he was immediate game, quite frankly. He got married within weeks, and from that we got the Clinton Foundation. What a great foundation! Not they eat babies. So
Jeanette. Mr. President. Where
probably deep in Hillary's emails.
Probably.
Release the question, please.
Where did I don't see it now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Wonderful.
Do you
What a
remember
great question.
Star
Listen,
Wars
let me
as
go
well?
ahead and answer that. Yes, I do believe that Hillary is a nasty, nasty woman. And that dirty black woman that ran against me last term, there's no difference whatsoever. It's the exact same place. We've been kind of keeping Canada as a puppet
Bullshit.
state.
Canada, Commonwealth. America's not part of the Commonwealth. There's
Wonderful.
a difference.
To look at the screen, it's the big busty leather woman interrupting me again. Quite frankly, Canada is a puppet state, Missy, okay? And we've had our hand deep in their ass for many, many years, probably since the 50s. You live border to border with the most powerful country in the world. Trust that we have fisted the fuck out of that country. Okay? We have taken complete control. They're basically like Pinocchio to us.
For your weapons. Australia doesn't want your weapons.
Why?
Australia is kind of like a tourist destination where you go to get a tan or something like that.
Americans think their shit doesn't stink. But it does.
Right. Our
You
shit
know,
does
you're
stink
too
because
cool.
we have 152 nuclear grade weapons capable of blowing up the earth 100 times over. What's your
So
next
you think
question?
war is the answer.
Again, the answer is we have 152 nuclear grade weapons capable of blowing up the earth 100. I mean, why are you even asking
And
these
where do you wanna
questions?
put them?
They're
You wanna
very
put- you
easy
wanna put them in
questions.
Australia?
Why are we doing what we're doing?
Australia-
Because we fucking
Australians are
can.
lucky country.
Because
don't
we
share
have
borders with anybody.
Sarbamba
We have
sitting
a
on our
lucky
doorstep,
country.
quite frankly, at a push of a button.
Yeah, you might, but you.
Here in
America,
beautiful
bullies.
Mar-a-Lago, I
Bullies,
could just
bullies,
literally
bullies.
fucking obliterate all of you. That's why. That's
Is there-
exactly why.
Are they going to become the 51st state?
No, we're not interested in taking over people who are chill and cool with us, quite frankly. If you want to sit back, smoke a couple bongs, maybe drink a few brewskis, we're cool, quite frankly. But if you want to oppose me and say,
Welcome back, Brandon.
then yes, of course, I will threaten you with the 152 nuclear weapons that are capable of blowing the earth up 100 times over. Thank you so much.
And how's that going to sit well?
Is
It's
China
pretty
next?
much everybody.
Australia
Pretty
with
much
nuclear
everybody. Because not even Russia
Yeah,
can
fuck off,
compete
you
with that.
fucking plonker.
Well, I mean, that's why Americans get to be cocky, my lady. I apologize for letting you know that, but
Yeah,
that's
all
why we
talk.
get to be cocky. Because
All talk,
if you
all
if you
talk,
want
no
a problem, if you want a problem, we'll give you one. Quite frankly.
Is China next on the list to bomb?
China has a lot of really good noodles, and they also have many, many exotic soda drinks that we don't know about here in America yet. So we're keeping very close contact with them, and we want to be good friends with those people just to learn their delicious
drink?
recipes, quite frankly.
Sarah Jane